Hey everyone, it's Brandon here again for BC DeLorean. I just wanted to show you a couple of the other vehicles as well as the garage that we're working on right now for these vehicles. So obviously, as you can read, these are our Jurassic Park cars, our Ford Explorer tour car. All these cars are work in progress. We got to update the dash, put the TVs in. The original car doesn't have a speed cluster or anything. It actually has two flat spots on the dash, so we'll install that. We actually have the dash and a new center console. They just need to be installed. We've been quite busy building storage facilities for these vehicles. This whole new garage. We got our gas-powered Jeep here. Just more or less a run-of-the-mill Jeep, a couple special lights, paint job. And this is Ellie. Ellie is our clever girl. And our security system, so just be careful. A couple of our projects over here. We bought this original white 1985 Toyota pickup extended cab, and our plan was to turn it into Marty's dream truck. And as you see, we have one because a complete one came up for auction, and it was just a better idea to buy a complete one. So we will do something with that truck. This is a 1953 Buick Roadmaster. It's very, very similar, 1 year off from the car in Back to the Future 1, when Marty first comes to 1955 and he tries to get help, and the old man and his wife are in the car, and she says, "Drive, Wilbur." It's a very similar car, similar paint job. But a couple of our work in progresses there. We got our A-Team van here. A big beast. This vehicle is so big we can't fit it in any of our car trailers, so it gets driven to most events. Yeah, that is a couple of the vehicles you might have not seen yet. Here he is here, Herbie the Love Bug. We got some work to do on him too. He's missing a top. Herbie has a sunroof. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna redo his decals, maybe freshen up his paint. But for the most part, he's looking good. You're looking good, Herbie. You've seen these cars, our Burt Reynolds owned 77 Pontiac and our George Barris owned 82 Pontiac. They look so good next to each other. And there's that Toyota. So we originally bought the white Toyota to turn it into this truck. And then we got this truck because a lot of the pieces are very, very difficult to find. The yellow KC light covers are hard to find, and just tons and tons of pieces. The interior of that truck was brown, so we would have had to find the gray interior. And this truck just checked all the boxes. It was the same year, 1985, and so we're very happy to have this truck. Back to the Future is always on in the garage. If not Back to the Future, Jurassic Park. And there's the time machine. The hoverboard floating right next to it, as well as I threw on the lightning rod. Before this garage was built, this DeLorean lived in my personal car garage, and the ceiling was not high enough to display the lightning rod, so I like throwing the lightning rod on. A nice wide shot there. And the whole idea behind this garage with the posts and beams is that we wanted it to sort of feel like Doc Brown's garage, like an old building. In fact, this door over here was only installed because we plan on building Doc Brown's workbench, the whole opening sequence here. That's why we have all of these clocks. They've been sitting in storage for a while, and So we had these metal shelves. I just wanted to throw them up there and display them because they, you know, they're very unique and hard to find. All these clocks here. So eventually we will build the whole workbench, throw up all these clocks, vintage dog treats, a lot of elaborate clocks there. There's the coffee pot. And the scene doesn't actually have a coffee pot, but it came with a coffee pot. So, toaster, mugs, and the same bowl. Couple props down here. Doc Brown's tool belt, his video camera, some turtle wax. Make sure you put 2 coats on. Car models here. These are some of my favorite. These are the actual toy, the Archer Space Patrol walkie-talkies that Doc Brown gives to Marty in part 2. Doc Brown's watch and stopwatch with a printer. That's what he's wearing on his belt there. In the silver bag is a printer. USA Today. We have the other version of this too. It's much more rare, so I didn't want to display it out here. Almanac, some more papers. These are a couple of our police scanners and CB radios. This one is going to be put in the A-Team van when we build the interior. It actually has 2 of these realistic patrolman scanners. This one's in incredible condition. This is the CB radio, a Pace CB166, same radio that was in the Bandit car for Smoking the Bandit. And that is a police scanner. The original one was a Pace 4-channel. This is a Pace 8-channel, so still keeping an eye out for the 4-channel version. And this is an original Toyota stereo system with the equalizers on it. Our black 85 Toyota doesn't actually have an original stereo in it. It's one of the things it's missing, so we got that original stereo, and we'll put it in at some point. And then I guess the last thing is just the living room set. Pac-Man. So it's a work in progress. There's artwork over here that's got to go up. This incredible filmography of cars poster. This is a puzzle that my sisters, dad, and wife, we put together the other night. I just glued it and framed it today. New Mondo poster. Very, very happy to grab that. Love that poster. But yeah, it's a work in progress. There's lots more props and toys and collectibles all to come. So I hope to see you in the future at an event with one of these incredible movie cars. Thanks for watching.